Hey y'all, Beery here with Positive Principles Training and Wellness. And today on our Training Tuesday quick tip, I wanted to answer a question that I received from one of our Paws for Essential Oils Facebook group members. But first, I want to extend an invitation. If you're not yet part of doTERRA, meaning having a wholesale membership or as a wellness advocate, and you're looking for a business opportunity, one that would allow you to work directly with me, learning all the ins and outs of essential oil use with pets and people, I want to invite you to join our team for a 3-day business builder boot camp. It actually starts tonight. Nothing like late notice, right? I'll add the link in the comments. If you're interested, you can get registered. Okay. Karen asked or shared, I have a big tick problem on my farm this year, and I've found several on myself and on my dogs. What oil do you recommend for in and outside my home? Also, any oils I can use on my dogs? Well, it is definitely that time of year. I'm keeping a close eye on my crew for that exact reason, but you do have a few options to choose from. So, first, let's tackle what you can use on your dogs. I like to make up a spray that I use on a regular basis. And by regular, that could be daily, every other day, or even longer. It really just depends on where you live and how bad the problem is. I personally would spritz them down every morning before heading out for a run in the yard. That's kind of my MO, at least for here. My choice oils include cedarwood. Let's see if my camera will play. Cedarwood, lemongrass. Oh, I can never do it with the camera. Lemongrass, citronella, purify, TerraShield. You can almost see that one. And turmeric. So these oils can be used as a standalone, right? So each of them can be a standalone, or you can combine them to make a custom blend. So I personally put them all together, pending the size of the bottle. Is really depends on the drop count. So to keep it simple, if I were to make up a 2-ounce bottle, which honestly I'm making up a bigger bottle, but for the example here, I would add 2 to 3 drops of each of my chosen oils and top it off with water. Now, make sure that you shake the bottle prior to use because the oils in the water like to separate. So, all right, for the yard, you can use any of these oils. There are some over-the-counter options such as Cedarside or Wonderside, and I can add links for you for those as well. But honestly, they just don't use pure oils in their products. So some dogs can actually have a reaction to them. You can also use diatomaceous, food grade diatomaceous earth to be sprinkled around the areas of need. Now, if I am using DE, I actually do like to take my choice oils and add them to the DE. I would make up a batch, let it sit overnight, make sure to mix it up really good. Remember, with DE, you don't want to inhale that because that's not good for us or our pets. But I would make up a mix, let it sit overnight, and then use the DE. You can be sprinkled around the areas of concern. Obviously, if you have a huge yard, that might be a big task. Another option is to use beneficial nematodes. A lot of organic farmers use this message, and that's where I got the idea. And I tested it out, and it actually lasted a couple years for me. So that is a really good option. I forgot to mention the DE can be used in the house and outside. So any of these options are a great option to tackle the flea and tick problem specifically. What I found is throughout the country, or the world for that matter, depending on where you live, it really depends on what oils work the best for your area and for your pets. So just like us, like if I'm using an oil, like I often use Purify when I'm hiking just to keep everything off of me, I will literally put it on. But this mix that I shared for the dogs, and I'll put the recipe, I'll add the drops and whatnot and the oils below or in the description. But that can be used on you, that can be used on the dogs. Actually, that particular combo can even be used on cats. So anyhow, that is our recipe or ideas to use if you've got a tick problem. Thanks so much for joining me today. Make sure if you're interested in the business side of doTERRA and you want to work directly with me, that you join our business boot camp happening for the next 3 days. So click on the link, get more information, and I shall see you all next week. Bye for now.